I'm Veda and welcome to my second episode of the Crystal Covern. These episodes are just a short little series I'm doing specifically on protection crystals. This one is going to be all about hematite. So I'm very excited to also announce that I will be bringing my own crystal classes that are a lot more in-depth to the public. I have been practicing these inside the High Priestess community with Jess Poss, and I've absolutely loved it. The feedback I've got has been amazing. I am really surprised I didn't do very good at school, so I didn't really realise that I took in this much information, but being autistic, it makes sense now that I know this. So yeah, I'm very excited to bring these more detailed, in-depth classes to the public. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please keep an eye out for the post that will be coming up shortly about these classes. So we're getting started on hematite, which is my second favourite crystal. Our first crystal in this series was all about shungite. If you'd like to know more about that, go back and see the video. So hematite is an absolutely gorgeous protection stone. This was gifted to me. It's actually one of my very first crystals I ever had. It was gifted to me from a beautiful lady in a crystal shop in Oxenford in Queensland, Australia. And I also use this crystal around my protective bubble. So a lot of spiritual people that work with energy understand how to build their spiritual bubble, but I think this is something that everybody should know. So this is something else I will also be teaching in my classes. Hematite is a very grounding and balancing stone. It works with your root chakra, and its star signs are Aries and Aquarius. So it doesn't matter what star sign you are. Like, I'm a Pisces, but I love this crystal. But that's the star sign of this crystal. It is often confused with this little guy here, which is terahertz. It is a Japanese man-made stone. It is made for specifically for blocking you from radioactive waves, from like microwaves, and I'm pretty sure like the waves from like Wi-Fi and stuff. So it's a pretty cool man-made stone. I like it, especially in its cool little ET carving. The way you can tell the difference between whether or not your shiny silver piece is hematite or terahertz is terahertz will be a lot cheaper, hematite will be a lot more expensive, and heavier. Hematite is a lot heavier, and it has like a more darker silver tone to it. Like if you can see here, it's a lot more of a lighter and brighter silver. So it is a really good stone for women in particular. It doesn't have to be women, but it does work really well with that masculine energy with women, to bring in more strength, especially to timid women, to speak their mind and their truth. It is really good for an overactive and scattered mind. Sorry, I say a lot. I'm still getting used to being on camera. It's a battle. So it enhances your courage and your boldness. It is really good for lucid, like protection around lucid dreaming and astro travel. Doesn't just like other protective crystals, it doesn't need cleansing as much. Like, it still needs cleansing, but it doesn't need cleansing as much because it actually transforms the energies that it absorbs. It helps it give you, it's like an alchemist of a crystal. It helps you transform those negative energies into protective, more uplifting energies for you. So it's a pretty cool crystal for people to be working with that are learning how to do that themselves. It is believed to relieve chronic nerve pain as it maintains the charge of the nerve cells in the body. My mum actually gifted me a underlay years and years ago. This is like a very long time ago. I don't have it anymore, but she got it from like Danos Direct or something like that, and on Good Morning Australia, I'm pretty sure. And it had this underlay went on my mattress, and it was filled with hematite, magnetic hematite. So it really helps with my sciatica, and because I have scoliosis also. And yeah, funnily enough, a few years ago, I bought a lot of hematite beads. I am used to working with the non-magnetic type. When I've been making my jewelry, I make a lot of jewelry with hematite. I'm an intuitive artist, so a lot of the stuff that I create is for specific purposes, for wearing it for specific purposes. So like this bracelet I'm wearing here, it is for protection. This necklace I'm wearing here is really great for sexual assault survivors or just DV survivors. It is a very beautiful, calming, balancing, nurturing stone. It has a masculine energy that you want in a partner, in a father, that you can help balance out within yourself, because we all have that masculine and feminine energy within us, and learning how to balance that out within ourselves rather than looking for somebody else to fill those shoes creates a really healthy relationship, not just within yourself, but for you to find on the outside. So that's something else I will be teaching about in the future. So if that's something you want to know about, please follow me, subscribe, and I can teach you more about that later. So what else? When I received a big stock of these beads, I had a very weird reaction to it. It made me feel very dizzy, and like my energy was just getting drained from me really quickly by just holding them in my hands. It felt like I'd been drugged, to put it lightly. I freaked out. I googled it. I was like, what the hell is happening? And because of all the ascensions that I've gone on in my spiritual journey to become more sensitive, to be able to be a great healer, a great channeler, to help people, I am a lot more sensitive to energies than I ever have been before. So when I received this crystal, or this wholesale lot of crystals, and I was holding them, what was happening was an actual kind of like an allergic reaction to the energies of this crystal. So I left it outside of my house for weeks before I continued to work with it. But I also know that if a crystal is giving me such an extreme reaction, I'm meant to work with it. It is actually drawing things out of me that are no longer needed, and that's why I'm feeling this in my body. But I'm also very aware that we should listen to our bodies and only take in bits at a time of this. If you ever have this problem with this crystal, I would highly recommend you it's trying to teach you to listen to your intuition and to love yourself and to slowly work with it. Don't just go all in. But yeah, because it is an allergy that's happening with you energetically, not with your, like a normal allergy. It's quite weird to explain, but hope you understand what I'm talking about. What else is there anything that I have missed? I think that's everything that I needed to say about hematite. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you got what you needed from it, and I hope you go and choose a beautiful piece of hematite for yourself soon. My shop will be opening shortly. I have been working on my website and doing the photography and the data entry and everything myself, and I'm getting closer and closer to my launch. I can't wait to do that. Thank you so much for joining me for this second episode. As you can see, I'm still a bit nervous, but I'm getting used to being on camera. I've gotten better. I'm not doing a blip 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 every 2 seconds, just every 30 or so. I say way too much, I know this, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more confident. So thank you for being with me, and yeah, the next episode will be on clear quartz, which is an amazing crystal for so many different reasons. It's the most programmable crystal. It is kind of like the antenna for energies. It's highly intelligent. So I look forward to teaching you all about that. Thank you for joining me. If you like my energy and you would also like a reading, I have those available. Please message the page and I can hook you up with that. Thanks. Bye.